I think it's a few things we could have did better in that game to get the victory. I think they did a better job than us at rebounding. Um, they got a lot of second chance opportunities. We did good on our offensive side with the rebounding, but the defensive side, we could have did a lot better with that. Limit their second chance opportunities, and um, we should have. We could have also took away their threes. They made more threes than we expected them to. You know what I'm saying? And it just came down to like just limiting their possessions, and and they got the upper hand on us.
Obviously, Florida's a pretty long team. Were they maybe bothering some of your guys' shots, even if they weren't able to block it, because they just have so long arms and they have, their 3, 4, and 5 are all pretty much power forwards and centers?
Um, they, with them being a long team, with them playing like three bigs, it makes it more difficult, to finish around the rim because it's like a lot of bodies down there, But you know, we could have just been a little more strategic with some of the shots we took because of knowing the advantage they have on with their length and stuff. We could have used that to our advantage, with making them guard us more, making them move around and get into rotations because they're bigs, so they're kind of slower. So I think we could have did a better job at that and just take better shots. And they did a great job, contested every shot, um, you know, and just playing harder than we did, and yeah, we'll see them again, and we'll fix the things that we could have done better to to get the win. So yeah.
Georgia's kind of a different team than what you just saw. Really good, really guard oriented. Melander and Kane and those guys. What's the biggest difference, and how do you see how this game unfolds as opposed to what last couple you just played?
Like you said, like they're a different team, so we got different things to worry about in a way, but they're like they're kind of similar in a way too, just without the size. They play fast in transition. They're aggressive getting downhill. Their ball security is pretty good, and but it's a different team. The physicality is probably not gonna be as much as Florida was. They're not a great 3-point shooting team like Florida is. So it's gonna be a little adjustments, but I expect the intensity to be as high as the Florida game was, and I don't expect none less.
You mentioned rebounding. Is that the emphasis this week against a little bit smaller team?
That's been a big emphasis. They're a good rebounding team, so they're like one of the top rebounding teams in the country. I don't know the numbers, but I know they're up there. And transition defense, and that's a big emphasis as well. Rebounding, transition defense. So I think those are the two main things that we need to do to get the win.
Sticking with rebounding, we saw Malachi go out and I think grab 11 rebounds against Florida. Super impressive for him as only a freshman.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him this season, kind of asserting himself more physically to have a performance like that where he's getting 11 boards against one of the most physical teams in the country?
Well, yeah, I think he's coming along pretty well. He's getting it more now. He's like 20 games in college, so he got the feel of what it's like to play, in the SEC or against a lot of tough teams. So, he had a good mindset going into this game, try to be dominant on the glass, you know what I'm saying, and on the defensive side. But yeah, he's been good for us, Yep.
Do you guys feel that, every loss at the beginning of the year was like the sky is falling with the fan base? Do you guys get the sense that now that you guys have kind of earned some, good grace with the fan base, that it's not a panic every single time you lose now?
Most definitely. I feel like every game that we played, we knew how we were. We knew what we could become. It was just as far as we didn't have every single body, but like we said, there's no excuse as well. We still got to go out there and try to win, do everything we can to win. So we never panicked really each game. We just kept going back to film and kept pushing each other in practice. And then eventually throughout time, we just kept getting better and better each game.
How much is your familiarity with the SEC and just being in the league, winning a championship in this league, prepare you for games like tomorrow night, late tip-off, those sorts of things?
Oh yeah, the league is a tough, amazing league. Every team that we play is going to give us a battle. This league's not soft at all, so we know each and every game is going to be a dogfight. So we just got to prepare to win.
You're going to need depth, obviously, as you move on in tournament time and everything. So, do you spend a lot of time with Jasper? Has he asked you for advice? I mean, do you go against him every day in practice?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. We always push each other in practice. He's very crafty, very shifty, but he's excelling in this role. You're going to see a lot more of him. He's doing well right now. He's a great player, man. Came in, hit 2 big threes last game. Control the ball, take care of the ball, and so he's going to be very good for us coming down the line.
Where do you think he can take that next step? What does he need to work on?
He's doing everything right now. It's just as far as he's just young, so just coming in, being confident, and just like he's been doing, just scoring from the jump, defending, sharing the ball for our teammates. He's doing fine right now.
You've been in his shoes before as a young kid, maybe not getting as many shots or as many minutes as you like. What is your message to him to kind of say, hey, stay patient, your time will come eventually?
Just keep going. Like I said, his confidence is out of the world right now. You see all the crazy shots he be taking, he be making all of them. So I just just keep doing that, keep being confident in yourself, and your time's going to come for sure.
Speaking of newcomers, Malachi, just how much of a safety net is he on both ends right now?
Yeah, he's unbelievable, man. He's a great big for us. He gets it done on both sides of the ball, rebounding, blocking shots, scoring, and the hook. He's also a great passive big, so I'm amazing to have him as my teammate.
When did you kind of realize as a vet, like watching him when you first got on campus, whether it was in summer, early fall, that he's like, oh, he might be ready? Yeah,
most definitely summer, because he was on my team a lot in the summer. We was getting a lot of wins in the summer, so I was definitely like, well, yeah, he's going to be good. He's going to be nice for us. It was definitely.
Cyril and Catchings, the big guys, they're really guard-oriented on the offense, but those two really hit the boards. You gave up a lot of offensive rebounds since the last game. Is that kind of the MO this game? It's hit the boards, keep them off? Most
definitely. They're two great rebounding bigs / guards, so and they are also very fast. So just keeping them off the glass, no second chance opportunities, and us getting out in transition, sharing the ball, I think we'll be fine.
I was going to say transition defense would be big, right? Don't they try to get it?
Yeah, most definitely. Them guards fast, too, so we just got to stop ball and just play defense for real. It comes down to it.
Kind of a dangerous team, isn't it? I mean, lost 5 of 6, and all they need to see is Kentucky and Rupp Arena.
Yes, sir. They're a very good team. Like I said, we watched film on them yesterday and stuff like that, so we see how great that team is despite how many times they lost. They're a really good team, so we can't take a backseat to nobody, can't look at them no other way.
But they see that, Rupp in Kentucky, and they probably think, it's going to.
Yeah, they want it.
It's going to focus them, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that mystique still there? I mean, you got from the other side, too. When you come in to play Kentucky, is it still a big deal?
Most definitely. I remember when I came here last year, I was just looking around like, my goodness. So I know every team comes in like that. Every team embraces the moment, stuff like that. So they're going to be ready, extra amped up and stuff. So.
How much